The 9th Annual Glow Stick Party, a shining light for the United Froth Fermenters. Parking at Deakin, the lengths that students will go to for a parking spot. And the third trimester, is this a case of things not coming in threes? All this and plenty more coming up in this edition of Speaking of Deakin. Good afternoon, I'm Victoria Davis.
And I'm Brad Smith. Taking the D out of Duff hasn't stopped the United Froth Fermenters from throwing a fully sick 9th Annual Glow Stick Party. The event was a success with an abundance of drinking, dancing and douchebags with glow sticks. Party boy Corey Worthington reports. We've just received word that Corey was unable to report due to his 15 minutes of fame expiring a long time ago.
Students at Deakin University have been led upstream without a paddle, the stream being the campus parking bay and the paddle a parking spot. We now cross to Jessica Smith with a live report from 2 weeks ago.
With Deakin Uni now leading the nation in parking unavailability, frustrated students have been forced to go to great lengths just to find a space. In an effort to not be late, environmental science students are parking on the nature strip, while physio students have been obliged to park in the disabled-only slots. What do you think of the parking at Deakin?
Parking at Deakin is crap.
You obviously need more car parks.
Deakin must make a lot of money from all the parking, I mean...
I would get to class quicker if I could park on the moon. It's just unbelievable.
In order to cut greenhouse emissions by up to 11%, Kevin Rudd will be providing a new parking structure at Deakin to stop students from circling the campus, sometimes for days on end. Indeed, with more parking permits sold than available, finding a spot to park can be quite difficult. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to move my car as it's illegally parked in the library.
Well, we've just received an update on the glow stick party story mentioned earlier. It seems that the host of the event, Einstein's, has lost their glow stick licence. Sources indicate that the Bar Dash Bistro is in hot water for serving glow sticks to underage patrons and to students who had clearly had enough glow sticks for one night. At one stage, the police had to break up a glow stick-fueled riot. An onlooker is quoted as saying that the violence and rowdiness was horrible, but at least it looked pretty and colourful.
For expectant mothers, the third trimester is an exciting time in their pregnancy. But for students at Deakin, it's the summer holidays and the last thing they have on their mind is university or pregnancy for that matter. Marshall Connors reports on why the third trimester may just be one big try mistake.
Sprightly, enthusiastic and of course frivolous. These are just some of the adjectives that ooze out of the pores of Deakin University. That is, at least, for the most part. But for the trimester known to the masses as 3, this quite simply just isn't the case.
Any questions? No? No? Good.
Deakin administration believe that the third trimester is a positive step towards becoming the most progressive university in Australia. However, it seems not everybody agrees. How do you feel about trimester 3?
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's Christmas Day. Excuse me.
No! What's a trimester?
Well, I think the third trimester is a really harrowing time in the pregnancy. I mean, the water could break at any moment. And then there's crowning. That's I'm told the labour could go for 16 hours.
And there you have it. Mixed opinions on trimester 3. I'm Marshall Connors and thanks for checking out my package.
And now for this week's student online poll. The leader and director of the Deakin Motion Lab, Dr. Kim Vinks, wants students to help name her Capturing Dance project, which uses motion capture technology to map the choreographic process. Looking for something that's both original and appealing to a wide audience. Students can vote for either option A, Master Motion Capture Dance Idol, or option B, So You Think You Can Motion Capture Dance Your Ass Off with the Stars.
That's a tough one. They both just seem to roll off the tongue. Well, that's all we have time for today. From everyone here at Speaking of Deakin, I'm Brad Smith.
And I'm Victoria Davis, and that was news to me.